Hey guys, welcome to my nightmare. Hey guys, welcome to my nightmare. I've got some stuff that I want to show off. A lot of stuff actually.
Well, it's been like 3 fucking months.
No, longer, but since my birthday actually.
Oh yeah.
April.
Because you suck.
Yeah, I know. But during the summer, Chuck, Liz, and one of my coworkers, Jerry, and I all went to the world's largest garage sale and found some cool shit. And I'm gonna start with these guys here. Yes, I know. I always talk about how the things you should never buy secondhand: dolls, mirrors, or dresses. Well, I got these guys here. Should heed my own advice, huh? Especially since it's a Raggedy Ann doll, and the original Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll.
And then it's a big one, like
Yeah.
that, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but I don't feel any weird juju off them, so we're good.
Well, what do you mean by juju?
By like creepy vibes from them.
Well, why'd you have to say juju? Like Jew? What?
Ha ha
ha.
Also, I found these little kitties here. This one reminds me of Calvin. This one is definitely a Storm Shadow. And then even though he's a flirkin' looking kitty, that one's kind of hippie. Just because that little look of I'm cute, but I'm also going to get in trouble. Because hippie is the troublemaker. I also got this here, the shirt with the creature from the Black Lagoon on it. So it's LuLaRoe, so it's nice and comfy and soft. Which thank you again. Found some cool Halloween stuff. A little candle holder that I actually use for my hairbrushes. It's got a little skeleton on it. I got these here, the little glass eyeballs, which I'm going to bring to work with me one day. And if people annoy me, I'm just going to take them out and roll them in front of them. Because it would be funny. Found some movies. I found Atrocious, which is a pretty good, it's foreign found footage, but it's still a really good movie. There's some creepy vibes to it. This one Chuck found, which I haven't watched yet. The Hidden.
Yeah, it turns out I already had it on Blu-ray. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I guess I don't need it.
Found this one for $1, which I needed. I still have the steelbook for it. So, which I gotta pull out of my closet from back there somewhere. This one, Mr. Chuck was giving me crap for since when do we go? June?
Well, I found it, and I'm like, ooh, I'm going to buy this, and you got pissy and were giving me attitude. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to hold on to this.
Well, because it's one of my favorite Vincent Price movies, and I was extremely jelly sandwich about that. So, but he finally gave it to me. Thank you again.
Yeah, no problem. It's a shitty movie anyways. Except for the, striptease where the girl takes off her actual skin and she's a skeleton. That's cool, but the movie itself I'm not a big fan of.
Which I am, though.
It's a Scorpion release film, though, which is pretty badass.
Yeah. Chuck found this one, too, for $1.
No idea what Scorpion release is.
No, I don't. I'm just glad I got the movie. It's an original Pumpkin Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. And he was all of $1.
Eyes of the Hawk.
Yep. Also, got my own little pumpkin pail here. Don't mind it. I use it as a catch-all for random shit inside, so yeah, just junk. But I think that was $1 too, so it wasn't too bad. These guys were 50 cents each. Little kitty snow globe. He's got a little tail. A cool little pumpkin candle holder. Also got these guys here. There's another one. I just forgot to pull it out. I'll grab it and put it in my next video so you guys can see it. It just says Beware on it. But it looks like they're kind of hand painted.
Yeah, they could have been.
So.
Or touched up throughout the years.
Yeah. Then these guys are cool. He had a little skeleton, like black and white skeleton jammies on. I had to take him off because they smelled like smoke. But I gave him his own little death shroud. Now he looks kind of cool. I know, you said get the black fabric, but I think I like the white one better anyway.
Yeah.
And then...
Looks more Day of the Dead.
Yeah. Got Mr. Wolfie here. Now, I have not put batteries in them to see if they work. But doesn't matter. They're still cool looking. He's kind of cute. He's got little hairy palms. Also, we found a table on the side of the road that was selling these. I got the entire stack for $10. And the best one that was at the bottom of the pile, I actually have framed up there. It's a Main Event with Roddy Piper on the cover. So.
Yeah, it looked like you were picking your nose right there.
No, it was a scratch.
Uh-huh. Tell Seinfeld that.
Uh-huh.
Hi, when you bend over, I can see your gray hairs.
Yeah, I know. I gotta fix it.
She's old.
Yeah, can't help it. And then these aren't from the yard sale. That's pretty much all I got from the yard sale. These guys we saw over at the local resale shop. And how much were they? I don't remember.
I think he gave them to you for like $5 or something. He had them marked at like $3 a piece or some shit.
Yeah, and he gave me a good deal on them. But they're really cool. Because I'm a nerd. Now, let's do the movies. I'm gonna go through this kind of quick because there's a lot to go through. I mean, since my birthday, after all. I've got the Leprechaun Steelbook, which has all the Leprechaun movies, including the one with Hornswoggle, which I think we watched the first 10 minutes of it and I couldn't get through it. I tried. Burnt Offerings, which I love this movie. It's my favorite Oliver Reed movie. We got the Silent Night, Deadly Night remake. Well, reimagining. It's more...
Yeah, I think it's underrated. Nobody ever talks about it, and the few people that do say that it's I think it's actually pretty decent.
Yeah, and it's Malcolm McDowell. He's awesome. The Original Stepfather with Terry O'Quinn.
That was a good find, yeah.
I need to find the second one, too.
I think that they priced it as the remake, too.
Yeah, they did the same thing with this one as they did with When a Stranger Calls, and they priced it as the remake, so... We got... This one you actually found for me. Strangeland. Which, long before there was a Saw, there was Captain Howdy. With Dee Snider and Linda Cardellini. We got one of my favorites, The Taking of Deborah Logan.
And that was a good price, too.
Yeah, especially since it was originally, what, $45?
When I got mine, they had it priced at $333, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 months later, they had another one that was like $45 because I guess it's out of print and it was only released on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's up for streaming, so if you guys haven't watched it, check it out. It's up on Prime, I want to say, as a part of Amazon Prime. But it's probably one of the best possession and unique possession films that I've actually seen in a very long time. Very awesome film.
Yeah.
One of the few current, like, modern, like, horror films that actually fucked me up. I was like, dude, that's awesome.
Get truly creepy feelings from that one.
Very unique.
Yeah. Then I got one of the Thrills and Chills sets that has Ghost Rider, The Bride, Secret Window, and the Mothman Prophecies. What Ghost Rider has to do with these movies, I don't know.
Not sure, but Mothman's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Bride is a classic, and Secret Window is one of those movies that nobody fucking knows, and it's a Stephen King film.
Yeah.
Well, based on his work.
Yeah.
Actually, I think based on Richard Bachman, but yeah, Stephen King. Yeah.
And John Turturro, and Nobody Fucks with the Jesus.
Yeah.
The Bride I have not seen since I was like little.
It's
been a
actually
while.
good. I like it.
Right. I got Insidious. It was one of the ones that I got for free, so. And it's one of those movies, I love this movie, but I really don't matter. It doesn't matter if I have it on Blu-ray or DVD. So.
Nah, I'm the other way around. I actually prefer that one on Blu-ray. I really like it. The other ones, not so much.
Yeah. The first one was good. The second one, I don't remember much of. The third, And The Last Key was a little bit better, but it's more of a prequel than anything, so. This is a fun one. Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer.
Yep, glare.
Oh, sorry. Better?
Hold it up a little bit.
That way?
There you go. Perfect.
Okay. So. This one I have not watched since we were on Berteau. It's been a long time.
Yeah, I've had it on Blu-ray for a while. Haven't even opened it yet.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, just, lots of horror movies out there to watch.
That one also has Robert Englund, and I'm a sucker for him. Can't help it. 4 films collector set, which I have not seen any of these. There's Bloody Mary, Mortuary, Memory, and Salvage. And see if there's any names Oh, there's one with Anne Margaret, Billy Zane, Dennis Hopper, Tricia Helfer.
Ooh, Tricia Helfer.
Yeah.
From Battlestar, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Giggity.
See, Mortuary has Denise Crosby. And that's pretty much the only names I recognize on it. But
Tasha Yar.
I'll have to watch it and let you guys know how good it is.
I'm thinking sci-fi quality, but that's alright.
Yeah. Horror Express,
Classic.
which I have not seen since I was like 10.
Actually, that movie still gives me the creeps, especially with the eyes.
Yeah.
That movie's good.
Well, I remember watching this with my mom because she had the biggest crush on Telly Savalas. Don't know why.
That big bald fuck.
Yep, I don't know why. This one, I really like this one. People give it crap, but Holiday.
It's holidays.
Sorry.
Get right. Duh.
Sorry. And it's up on Netflix for streaming. You guys should check it out. There's my least favorite one, and I hate to say it, is the Halloween segment. Even though Kevin Smith did it, it's just not very creepy or just kind of
Dick and fart jokes.
No, actually.
I'm just giving you shit because he makes fun of himself about that.
Yeah. This one actually I got with. I forgot to add that with that one, but this one we got at the yard sale. I forgot it for $1. So and I actually had the slipcover with it from Walmart. People pick on that movie, but it's not bad. It's not the best found footage movie, but it's not bad. This one.
Sorry,
here.
guys, have to readjust.
So that's what happens when you don't have a butt and you're trying to sit in a wooden chair, huh?
Mm-hmm. You know what? Film the shit yourself.
Anyway, this one I got too. I have not seen Blood Gnome. I watched Satan's Little Helper for the first time last night, and I actually really dig it. It is goofy, but I like it. Spliced I haven't seen either, so I'll probably watch those sometime over the weekend. We got House on Haunted Hill, which is a remake, but it's still an awesome movie. Jeffrey Rush is awesome in it.
I think both have their own merits, and I think both could be considered classics in their own right.
Yeah.
The original one obviously is, but House on a Haunted Hill from what 90 something or early 2000s. I think it's actually
99.
99. Yeah. So I think it's a classic of that time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right. Happy Birthday to Me. This one is a really good one too. I've not watched this in a while, but there's a very interesting scene with a shish kebab, which is kind of spoiled right there, but
I don't know. I think he could probably take all that.
Yeah. We've got The Gallows, which I mistook this one for a different one. I can't remember what the one it was called, but there's one about these people who go to one of the guys' his parents' house in Ireland.
The Hollows.
Is it The Hollows?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I got confused this one with.
I knew that's what you were gonna say too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, but this one looks pretty good.
Sorry, guys.
It's another found footage one, but it doesn't look too bad. I got From Hell, another Johnny Depp movie, which is a very interesting take on the whole Jack the Ripper story stuff. It's based on it's not a
graphic
novel.
novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good.
Just like Road to Perdition, which is another one that a lot of people don't realize.
I haven't seen that one. Sorry guys, you gotta switch over. I finally got Feast, which this movie is awesome. The sequels are nuts and horrible, but they're horribly awesome. So, you guys should check it out if you haven't already. That's Clint Gallagher's son, isn't it?
Yeah, and these sequels have midgets with like giant dicks. It's funny as hell.
And the luchadors too.
And they are luchadors.
Mm-hmm. Got The Descent, which is if you're claustrophobic.
You got full screen. You suck.
It was cheap. I'm pretty sure this was one of the free ones I got anyway. But if you're claustrophobic, this one will get to you. It's good though.
You're embarrassed. Your face is turning red because you got full screen.
Doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
I got Death Becomes Her, which people say it's more comedy than horror. I can see that, but it's by the guys who did Tales from the Crypt, and you can see a lot of that. Like it's in that too, the same vein as the actual show. So, plus Goldie Hawn's hot in it.
I always thought Goldie Hawn was hot.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep, not so much. I always thought she was kind of fugly, but, whatever.
Well, there's only a couple movies I like with her in it. Like, there's Death Becomes Her and She-Devil.
Yeah, but she's so ugly. I mean...
She's not the prettiest lady.
I mean, like, she can be cool as shit, but you can't fix ugly. She can be fat. She can lose a lot of weight, but you still can't fix ugly.
What are you doing, hippie? Hi. Sticking at me from under the chair. Anyway, I got The Other, which is based on a book with the same name about a brother who is kind of crazy. It's kind of like The Good Son, but they're actually siblings. It's not like he's going to move in with a different family, but it's also John Ritter's first movie. So, it's a good one. It's kind of a slow burn.
It's a slow burn when I put a cigarette out on it. And I don't even smoke, but I would smoke just to do that.
Mm-hmm. Got Night Watch, which is another one I haven't watched in forever.
Okay, that is one that I actually suggest a lot of people watch.
Yeah.
It's a movie not a lot of people talk about. It's a remake of a French movie, I believe, too.
I think so.
But basically, like, legitimately creepy vibes. What starts out as something that you think is paranormal ends up being, actually, in my opinion, something worse. So, yeah. And Nick Nolte.
Before he went crazy.
Yeah, like... But in that, you have Obi-Wan and Thanos as bros, so...
And then, what's her name, Arquette from Medium.
Mm-hmm.
And Matt Ryan,
Just nobody gives a shit about that one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Monster Force, which Chuck found. And I remember seeing a few episodes, but I've never seen the whole series.
You've never watched it.
Yeah, I have. You've put it on before.
Okay, you made it sound like you watched it when you were a kid.
No.
It's an awesome movie about these monster hunters, Frankensteins on their team. So is the Wolf Man, and they go up against Dracula and the Mummy. There's even an episode where they find the sunken city of Relay, whatever you want to say it, like from the Cthulhu mythos. But basically, it's an awesome fucking cartoon, man. I was like, I think 14 when it came out, and I watched the shit out of it. 90s era animation.
Yeah, 2009 it came out. Nope, that's from the DVD.
That's the DVD, yeah. The actual show came out in like 95, 96.
Yeah.
Maybe even 97, thinking about it.
Yeah, I just time-stamped on 2009 on the disc. It doesn't tell me a date. But yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like 94, 95. But yeah.
This one really... I don't consider it horror, but it is a dark comedy. The Last Supper. These post-grad people invite people over for dinner and just pick them off one by one if they don't agree with them. And it's actually pretty good. Ron Perlman's in it.
You know what I gotta pick up of his? Kronos.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. It's also, I want to say, Guillermo del Toro's first film too, involving vampirism, but in a very unique way. And also, Ron Perlman did a movie, and I can't think of what the name is of it. I gotta look it up, but it came out in like 98, 99. It was a made-for-TV movie where him and these people end up having to go up against these like mutated gorillas or some shit on this island. No, it is not Congo, but no, it's fucking it was actually pretty fucking badass. So, but anyways,
Right. I had to get it because I love this movie, Lake Placid. Because Betty White is a national treasure, and if she had a dick, this is where she would tell you to suck it.
Also, that was, I believe, the first Scream Factory Blu-ray release. It's impossible to find it with the fucking slipcover, so any of you guys watching, guys or girls watching that has it, I'm jelly. Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Alright, pull these clothes over here. Alright. The 8 Films to Die For, Dark Ride, with the kid from The Sandlots in this one, all grown up. And it's a decent horror movie. It's one I haven't watched in a while.
You're talking to the, like, fat kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like who I thought.
Smalls. Him. Yeah.
Well, they kind of,
Yeah.
all said that at one point, I think. But
yeah, he's the one who first said
the fat redhead with the creepy eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want redheads.
Cursed with Christina Ricci and what's his name, Pacey?
Yeah, Joshua Jackson.
Yeah.
Also, Eisenberg is in
Jesse
it,
Eisenberg,
and so is what's her name? Shannon Elizabeth, I believe.
Judy Greer's in it. Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah, Judy Greer too.
Oh, dude from Heroes, Emilio what's his name?
Ventimiglia, whatever. Yeah.
And Scott Baio.
But no, actually, Judy Greer is one of those girls that she's fucking always. I always thought she was hot as hell, man. Now she only plays like mom roles, but
Fatty Magoo.
Fatty Eddie Magoo from It's Always Sunny.
She was also Fern Mayo in Jawbreaker.
Yeah. So. Well, that was when she was like playing non-mom roles. Yeah. So.
Cabin Fever. Once again, this movie gets a lot of shit, but I like this one. The gore is really good in it.
Never seen it, and I haven't seen the remake either.
I tried to watch the remake. I turned it off. I couldn't. But this one's good.
Well, why couldn't you watch the remake?
I tried.
Were your eyes dry or something?
No. I couldn't get through.
You didn't like
boring.
it? It's a shot-for-shot remake.
Yeah, but still. Didn't like it.
Wow. Purist just be purist. That's right. Stick it to the man.
Speaking of remakes.
Mm-hmm.
Black Christmas. If you watch it as just a plain old horror movie, the gore is good, the acting's horror movie quality. But if you see it as an actual remake, they tried way too hard to give Billy a backstory. And if they had just left it alone where he's scarier as just some random guy who climbs inside their window and lives in a sorority house, picking off the girls one by one.
At the end of the day, none of it matters. You know why? Katie Cassidy's in it, and Katie Cassidy's fucking gorgeous. She should have been Black Canary. I know, Black Siren still, but you know what? I don't care. She's fucking gorgeous. Yeah.
Well, she takes after her dad, David Cassidy. Keith Partridge.
No. Damn, my finger looks white as shit. It's the flash.
Well, that
the actual light. No, but the light drowns out all light. Sorry, makes everything white when it's up close to it. So,
all right, this one I blame you for because you were the one who got it from Blockbuster and we watched it. Big Bad Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
This movie is so campy and hilarious. You guys gotta find it. I don't think it's up for streaming anywhere, but It's
Yeah.
worth it.
The dude from Kindergarten Cop, the actual like crazy dad
Mhm.
from Kindergarten Cop, he's in it, and he's fucking dope. He was also the cool ass like helicopter gunner guy that survives one of the actual chopper crashes in a Black Hawk Down, and he's in another badass fucking horror movie, which is Flight of the Living Dead.
Which I still need to get.
Yeah, I fucking love that movie. I'm glad that I have it.
Mm-hmm. Which was another blind pickup from Blockbuster that you got.
Yep.
Back in the day. This one was sent to me by a very good friend of mine. Behind the Mask, Leslie Vernon. If you guys have not seen this
Rise
one,
of Leslie Vernon.
yes, I
Don't you know anything? Oh, God.
know. You guys really need to check this one out if you have not. It's pretty much the same vein of Man Bites Dog, but just not as like rapey, gross.
Not as realistic.
Yeah.
It's more of a mockumentary of a team of like documenters that are following a serial killer, but it's a serial killer in the same vein as like Michael Myers and Jason and Freddy, you know, like he's aspiring to become a horror icon, and in this world that this takes place, people like Jason and Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger actually exist.
Mm-hmm. And
So-
fun fact, obviously Robert Englund is in it, but you can see Kane Hodder in a cameo hanging out in front of Nancy's house from Nightmare on Elm Street.
Plus also what's his name's in it from The Walking Dead? Herschel?
Yeah, Herschel.
Yeah.
So.
So
All right. I also got this one. Thank you for picking it up for me. The Banana Splits. It's goofy, but I love it. They took the old Sid and Marty Krofft characters and turned it into a
super gory.
super gory Five Nights at Freddy's-esque kind of movie, and they did a really good job on it.
It is gory as fuck. I was actually impressed with it.
And then lastly, A Tale of Two Sisters, which I've been wanting to watch forever. It's up on Prime. I just haven't put it on yet, but
Sounds like a porno.
it's not.
I know it's not, but it still sounds like one. Tale of Two Sisters, or Tale of Two Sisters in a Cup.
You.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna probably film again later on this week and show off some other stuff I got, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good night.